Yo, what's good? I gotta do something, but I got distracted by this idea, which I want to articulate using Sora. So let me see how good that is. Yeah, let me do like bing a bang, boom, boom, boom. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, there we go. And now we do this. Nope. Now create a 30-second description of an advertisement that describes, that shows this vision with video. Use very articulate and elaborate vocabulary to invoke powerful visual imagery. Hmm. I don't like these videos. They don't capture my vision. Ask him before I go back to coding. Let me try generating this. Dude, I gotta add all the songs I listened to yesterday. Enough. Shotty texting me. I don't know how I feel about it. My problem is always want better. The fuck am I doing right now? All right, music. my iPad, dog? It's not bad. It's kind of what I want. Now imbue this with Indian cultural elements and statues and add a Mughal taste of color. Hey, kabhi. Kanj kabhi. All right, last one. I promise. I promise, dude. Dude, I listened to like I don't know what song it was, but it just had such a unique beat. Hindustani Rascal. Fuck it. What we doing though? What we doing? Let me go to the. Sandy Engineer Journal. Let me pull out the daily journals. All right. Now what I need to do? Okay. Let me just go back in. Hierarchical agent team. That's right. That's right. Now let me go over here. What am I doing though? Okay. Blah 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 blah. What is this thing? Router. I don't know what this thing is. It takes a literal of options. I still don't understand what this is. Explain the syntax to me here, please. Thank you very much. The type of key next in the router dictionary. Each part means the key name in the dictionary. Every dictionary type router must have a next key. Oh, just a name. Finite set of valid values for a field. Oh shit. Options is a collection. All right, so this is required key next. All right, low key, I be getting it. All right, so then I go back over here. I go to the VS Code, which I don't have open right now, which is excellent. I go back over here. I go back to this project, and then I open this thing up. All right, now we have this connection node supervisor, which has fucking nothing, and then we have this greeting agent, which has fucking nothing, and we have this making supervisor node, which is something, but there's some issues here because it doesn't know what options are. Unpacked arguments cannot be used in its concept text. Why? Unpacked arguments cannot be used in its context. Why? Okay, fine. And then I have this main agent thing. Okay. Represents the state of the chatbot, getting a list of messages. Very simple. Chatbot processes input state message in language model, the update state, argument state, a dictionary containing the current state with a list of messages, returns state to dictionary with the update list of include graph builder, state graph, that chatbot, graph.builder. This is my really crappy little thing right now. I go back over here to my Notion, and then it's talking about all the stuff over here, make supervisor node, research, rep scraper. You create all these things, and then I'm gonna go to the documentation because I'm an idiot and I don't completely. Oh, this is not the right one. Let me go back to the journal. Hierarchical agent team. Just gonna kind of copy paste the stuff somehow. All right, you define tools, which I don't have right now, but I should define some tools in a second soon. Helper utilities. We're going to create a few utility functions to make it more concise. When we want to create a worker agent, create a supervisor for the subgraph. This will simplify the graph compositional quality and verse easier. Make supervisor node. I don't want. Okay, API reference, trim messages, state graph start, and command. What is this? I still don't understand. Command class to me. Command. What is command, bro? Network connection was lost. Well, can we try, bro? The command data class in graph is a versatile contract designed to manage and manipulate the state of a graph as well as to direct its execution flow. Here's a detailed breakdown of this component functionality. Class command generic end tool output mixin. Don't understand the syntax. Graph optional string equals none. Update optional any. What does that mean? Resume optional union any dict string any none. Go to union send sequence graph optional string default none. Purpose specifies the target graph for the command. Support. Oh, you can connect different graphs. Okay, none targets the current graph default behavior. Command dot parent targets the closest parent graph. Command dot parent. Update optional any purpose defines the modifications to apply to the graph state. This allows for dynamic updates to the state during execution. Resume optional union any dict string any default none. Purpose provides a value to resume execution after provides a value to resume execution after introduces property when used in conjunction with the interrupt function, enabling human loop workflows by pausing and resuming graph execution. Go to union send sequence union send string default determines the next node to navigate to within the graph. Possible about a single node name directs the execution to a specific node within the specific graph. Sequence of node name, sequence string navigates through a series of nodes in order. Send object executes a node with the provided input encapsulated in send object. Sequence of send object, sequence send execute multiple with respect to your inputs. Usage context, command data class is integral to data line graph's operation, facilitating state management by specifying updates. It allows for real-time modifications of graph state, ensuring that the system can adapt to new information or changes during execution. Flow control through the go-to parameter directs the execution path, enabling complex workflows and decision-making processes within the graph. Interruption handling. The resume parameter works in tandem with the interrupt function to pause and later resume execution, supporting scenarios that require external input or intervention. Example, here's how you might want to instantiate a command to update the state and navigate a specific code. Command update key value node. What? Update the state. Unpack the syntax here, shoddy. Unpack the syntax here, as I am having real trouble comprehending it. Okay, data class, the decorator from the Python data class module automatically generates special methods for the class, such as, okay, it's basically a function, outputs a function. This simple class creation by reducing boilerplate code. Generic N indicates that the class is generic, allowing you to operate with different types without specifying them explicitly. The N denotes a type variable, which should be defined elsewhere in the code. I'm a little bit loose on that. Tool output mixin, a mixin class that command inherits from, providing additional methods or attributes to specify specifics depend on its implementation, which is provided here. Optional, a type hint indicating that a variable can either be a specified type or none. For example, optional string means a variable can be a string or none. Oh, that's it. A union, a type hint that allows a variable to be of multiple types. For instance, union in string means a variable can either be an integer or a string. Really? Optional union. Any dict string any. Sequence, a type hint representing an ordered collection of elements. Type hint representing an ordered collection of elements. What the See, all right, I'm gonna figure this out, dude. This is like the only way it works. You just gotta stick your head in the ground and figure it out. It's like your brain will pick it up as long as you continue exposing it to stimulus. Class definition, class command generic N. Command the name of the class generic makes this class generic along with the handle various types specified by N. Tool output mixin. Tool output mixin class. What is that? Tool output mixin class. Tool output mixin class. Attributes with type annotations and default values. Graph optional string equals none. Graph attribute either string or none. If it is an update, an attribute that can be any type or none with a default value on. Resume optional any dict string. It can be on any type or a dictionary with string keys and values. Go to union send sequence union send string. That can be an instance of send as some of the command. Okay. I mean, this is making something. All right, so I have this make supervisor node, Notion, Visual Code, make supervisor node. All right. Defining it. Now we can get to define a hierarchical themes. Choose your player. research team. The research team will have a search agent and a web scraping research agent as the two worker nodes. Let's create those as well as a team supervisor. The research team will have a search agent and a web scraping research agent as the two work. Let's create those as well as a team. Okay, search agent is an instance of the create React agent, LLM tools, and tablet tool. We define a node which takes in the state a message stage and outputs a command literal supervisor. Result equals search agent dot invoke state. It returns the command update messages human content equals result messages -1 dot content name search. We want our workers always report back to the supervisor when done. Okay. Web scraper agent, create React agent, LLM tool, scrape web pages. Okay. Def web script, def web scraper node, state messages, state, command literal, supervisor, result equals web scraper underscore agent dot invoke state. Return command update messages, human message content, result messages, -1 content. We want, or was it just one done? Go to support researcher supervisor node equals make supervisor node LLM search web scraper. Now my question is, how does it know that search is the search node and web scraper is the web scraper node? Command literal supervisor. I don't understand. Add the nodes to the team graph and define the edges. Oh, that's how it knows. We reference it later. Okay. Workflows. All right. Example research team.py. I'm just gonna make a mess. That's the only way I can understand this. All right. I'm gonna cheat and basically copy this code so my intuition for it builds faster. It's so crazy that my brain abstracts cognition for me, and all I have to do is provide it with ambition. I'm gonna write that down. My brain abstracts cognition for me, and all I have to do is provide ambition to it. Organize this idea. All right. Distracted. I extend my screen. I put this over here. Nope. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta go to display settings. Thank you very much, Shadi. Move this over there. Shadi, gracias, Shadi. Move it over back there. All right, you know what? I need to keep most of the content here, but I will move this over there. All right. YouTube Studio, shut the fuck up. Go to Visual Code. All right. From LangChain core.messages import human message. What is human message? What is the human message class? All right. Then from LangChain, OpenAI, import chat OpenAI. I wonder how that's structured. Okay, from LangGraph pre-built import create React agent. How is this working? How does this work? Okay, now I'm gonna copy this. I mean, I already have a version of this. LLM, blah, 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 state graph, it's not used. Why is this happening to me? Connection supervisor. Right, and then how do I config my agents? LLM. Right, import login, right? I forgot. This isn't good, bro. I should have a single instance of a logger. You know, how does Python work, dude? I don't actually understand Python. Session framework. How to build robots, dude. What am I doing? Blah, 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 blah. Last sessions. What am I doing? All right, I got my LLM. Great. Search agent equals create React agent LLM tools equals Tavily tool. Did I import Shoddy here? Nah. Motherfucker is confused. How do I? All right, now let me find her. Tavily. Give me some Tavily, bro. Def scrape. Tavily tool. All right. Maybe like research team. All right, let me make another one. This is gonna be fucking example example research team tools.py document loaders. What? Import LangChain pip install. Dude, I gotta pip install some more. Let me get. Am I using the right? Am I using the right? Yeah, I am. Base, get the fuck out of here. Jesus. So, I guess there's some shit that wasn't there before. Where's my requirements.txt, bro? LangChain. Dude, I can just use all the Python frameworks, makes a giant mess. And I could figure it out by banging my head against a table over time. Tavily tool equals Tavily research tool. Def scrape web pages, URLs, list string, Use request in BS4 to scrape the file for detailed information. Loader web docs equals loader.load return document. Now let me I don't understand Python. I'm not a good coder. What am I doing? I understand ideas, but bro, I need to import Tavily tool from this other file. Help me out, bro. Yeah. What the fuck? That's how it works. You don't gotta do all that, dog. It's chill. I fuck with it. More this might cause issues later. Okay, now base chat model, yo, I don't a search agent, create React agent element tools, Tavily tool, fine, sure, fine, I fuck with it, fine. Okay, then we do def search node state message state command literal supervisor. Search node state messages state command literal supervisor command literal to supervisor. Why though? Yo, what the? Why are we doing this, man? Command literal. Oh, it's not like that. Command literal. You have to return. Oh, I see. You don't like this. Messages command literal state supervisor is not divine supervisor. Yo, Do we define supervisor anywhere? Command is. Yo, what? Who made this documentation, bro? Nothing is defined. All right. Explain this syntax to me first. Then explain to me the relevance within the LangGraph framework. Function name and parameter assertion of the name of the function. State message parameter name state with an expected type of messages state. Return type annotations. Command literal supervisor indicates that the function returns a command object parameterized with the literal type containing the string supervisor. Specifically associated with the supervisor node. This ensures that only valid predetermined node names are used, enhancing type safety. Command a generic type used in LangGraph to represent actions or transitions between nodes in a graph. It allows nodes to specify the next node to execute any state updates. In a complex multi-agent system using graph-based architecture, in this context, functions like search represent nodes in a state graph, which each responsible for specific tasks or decisions. Resolves state management by accepting messages state parameter. Search node can process. Specifically directing the flow to the supervisor node, the mechanism enables dynamic control flow without the need for explicit edges between nodes, simplifying the graph structure. I don't like that better. Dynamic control. They use the command. Dynamic transition between the common and complexity to make processes within the graph, enhance readability, maintain its typings, provide clear documentation of expected inputs and outputs, and make the code base more understandable and easy to maintain. Like search node can be integrated into larger multi. Flexible, dynamic, maintainable multi-agent systems. Yeah, I'm still figuring this out. Function name, parameter, assertion of the name of the state, messages state, parameter state with an actual type of message state. What is literal? Literal. What is literal? Optional. A construct from the typing module uses specify a finite set of valid values for a field. I'm gonna say I command literal. It's a class. I guess this thing defines the nodes it can go to or something, and the messages state. Fine. All right. Result equals search agent dot invoke state. Okay. Return command update equals messages. Why am I passing human messages here? Aren't these AI messages? What kind of Jaguar working of the APIs are we doing here, dude? Why content equals result messages. See, if anyone ever watches this in a million years, which will not be most of you, most likely this will just be clipped up and used against me in court. Human message, content, result messages, content name, search. Ticka, chicka, ticka, chicka. Go to supervisor. Bro, why are we doing it twice though? Is my question. Human message. Human message. Human message. Yeah. Tom action, Corda messaging. It's interesting how this system's internal cognition and sense itself is actually severely distorted by the fact that I'm calling this human message, even though a human is not creating the message, an AI is creating the message. And okay, so to the AI, a human is anything that gives it messages. Print model.unfold message. Pram. Response David Dobson. Response for example. I realize what I need to do. I need to record myself doing everything intellectual. There's a book I need to read, which is called like Machine Learning. Even if I'm reading the math, right? Like I have to read it out loud and talk to something. All right. Go to supervisor command. Okay, fine. Let me define web scraper agent equals create React agent LM tools equals scrape web pages. But shoddy like a melody in my head. Where is this scrape method? It's right there, don't worry. Define agent teams. You know, a year ago, almost exactly, I didn't understand how state management in a Flutter application worked. And I learned Flutter, but did I understand state management as a whole? No, but I can use Flutter. Maybe that's all. Maybe that's all we need. That's all we need. Def web scraper node state messages state weird return method command I still don't understand what's going on here. Command literal supervisor. Wait, bro. What? Chat GPT. Return type. It returns. That's interesting, bro. Let me go back to this command construction. Because I'm not yet chill with this concept. Parameters graph. Okay, whatever it is, I'm basically saying that can I look at the original source code? Libs docs. Dude, this is insane. 3,672 commits. That's all? Definitely not, man. Fuck yourself. Dude, this is amazing code, man. How do they write this stuff? So many geniuses. Man, what an impressive guy, man. I gotta be like this guy, bro. All right, Harrison Chase. I see you, motherfucker. Runnable. All edges, add edge, hash string, raise value, add conditional edges. Very impressive stuff, Harrison Chase. Very impressive stuff. All right, it's 12:30. What am I doing? What did I do today? I did a bunch of supervisor. I'm learning Python code as I write this, is what I'm feeling. Now, should I be doing that? I don't know. Make supervisor node. Web scraper. All right, let me see if I can use web scraper agent dot invoke state. Harrison Chase is how smart we could all be. We didn't lose our brain cells to Red 40 and canola oil. Imagine how smart Harrison Chase himself would have been if. How old is motherfucker? Okay, so he was 21 8 years ago. He's like 29. All right, Harrison Chase. You beautiful mind. This is Jagar, you gotta admit, but I want to make a better way. It's like, what's an appropriate way to interact with a model? It's interesting problem. Content. Scraper. Yo.
Slim Shady, what it do?
Not much. I'm just in the office. What's going on, man?
You trying to take a little break, come smoke a J with me and the boys, bro?
Yeah, sure. Where you guys at?
I'm at that Lion House where we get that wrestling match.
All right, man. I'll drive over.
If you want, bro, I don't want to. We're only chilling. We're going to bed soon, but like we're just smoking a doob. I wanted to know if you want to like chill or something, bro.
So I'll come by. I don't know if I'll smoke, but I'll say what's up to you guys.
All right, say what's up, bro.
All right.
All right, what's cracking?
Fucking distractions.